The evil within is notoriously known for having one incredibly hard achievement that people fear even attempting. The achievement I'm talking about is Now You Asked For It, where I have to beat AKUMU difficulty. A difficulty where harder enemies appear earlier on, more traps to run into, animal resources are scarce, and the main thing that makes AKUMU, well AKUMU, is Sebastian will die just being in the vicinity of a sneeze. What did I die to? With anything and everything being an instant death, this will be lots of suffering and one of the hardest achievements I've ever gone for. But I'm enough of a psychopath to do it, so here's my journey of the AKUMU experience. Now, I won't be going too in-depth about the story, but all you need to know is that this is Ruvik, and he does a little trolling to Sebastian for the entirety of the game. For his first troll, Ruvik sends us to hang around with Chainsaw Guy. Since this chapter is mainly hiding from him, it's actually the easiest chapter in the game, so I felt really good about my chances here. What? He's got me! How did he spot me? He ain't gonna spot me now. Oh my god. No way he spotted me, man. That didn't happen. I may have died twice here. But anyway, more importantly was that I made it through the rest of the chapter without any more issues. Beginning chapter 2 in the woods, I got my first taste of combat with a gun and barely got through it and came out on top. I can't say the same for the next few enemies, as this area is supposed to be a valuable lesson that stealth is your best friend. You can strategically use your surroundings to your advantage, but when the enemies have the awareness of a Radiant Valorant player, most of my stealth attempts went like this. How did you spot me? But you can't get me from over here. You're stuck. You stuck, you little jabroni. Oh, but he like got undetected. He's a dumb AI. All right, I can at least stab this guy. Got stealthed. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Ah. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't set me far too back. I did a lot of stealthing. That would be so bad if that was like 10 minutes ago. Fast forward a bit, I somehow only had a few enemies left, and if I managed to clear everybody out, it'd be safe to continue past this area. At least that's what I thought. Come on, spam. Yeah. That's everybody. We made it. We made it, right? Okay, we got the keys. Oh, we got new boys. Oh, there's new boys. There's new boys. Run! Jump. Jump! Jump the fence, Sebastian! What are you doing? I don't want to play anymore. After that, I threw the lesson in the trash because clearly stealth was the problem. And after a few attempts, everyone was gone. And I damn sure burned these guys near the exit. Thankfully, the next area was just a sprint to the end, but unfortunately, Sebastian has the stamina of an asthmatic smoker when he so chooses. Oh my god, I ran out of stamina. Oh, come on. No, go. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. All right. Where do you get all these moves at? Why haven't you been doing this the whole time? This would be really handy if you actually did this in the game. With completing chapter 2 and only 23 deaths, I realize here that I am completely awful at this game. But I was already too far in to give up, so we continue on. To make things a bit easier, I've been collecting as much goo as possible so that I can spend towards upgrading Sebastian. With the upgrades, I already had in my head 4 things I wanted to focus on: sprint duration, ammo capacity, crit chance for my pistol, and flash bolts to max level. The first 2 are pretty obvious, since Sebastian would stop running after a couple feet, and having more ammo in a difficulty like this is huge. With upgrading criticals at max rank, there's a 50% chance of instantly killing most enemies with 1 bullet to the head. And I'll explain flash bolts later on, but these 2 were the saving graces of the run. Also, I tried getting every key that I could find to open up the lockers. These really gave me a leg up in the goo department for upgrading Sebastian and more ammo resources. Out of the safe room, I get introduced to the one thing I'm good at in this game: defusing bombs. Time to put my DBD skills to good use. Oh, these are tiny. Oh, no. I'm too good. I had to go back and save on that. Inside the village, not only do we have to avoid a sniper, we also have to face a Ruvik clone. Luckily, there are plenty of axes here which evaporates the Ruvik clone, so we don't have to deal with him this time. I wanted to take out the entire village, so each enemy I game ended, I ran straight to save my progress, because I'm not killing those fuckers again. As I kept getting through the enemies, I was starting to get better at this difficulty. What do I do against these 3? I'm kind of fucked. You know what? This is about to be a fucking play. I got an idea. Probably throw a grenade down the hole. 4. Oh, I fell down with the grip. What a play. What a play. Okay, so maybe I wasn't. But I was surviving enough that I finished everyone in the village. The last thing left of the chapter was to go on a second date with the Chainsaw Man. This time it went a lot better, and I think we really formed a special connection after this. Stab. Yeah, so easy. I wish that's how every encounter with enemies went. With that brings us to chapter 4. This chapter is mostly uneventful besides this pit area. In here, we have to hold out from a large number of enemies, a bunch of traps, and of course the cherry on top, another Rubik clone. Fortunately, before the horde emerges out of the sewers, I could prepare by scouting out the area first. So there's a tripwire here, gasoline here. So if I wanna run around, I can put a mouch down, get a bunch of baddies, and run through here. There's a fire barrel for me to shoot at, so I could also get a bunch of baddies and a bomb. Basically gonna do like a serpentine around this area. Yeah, this is gonna be free. Oh my god, there's so much more than what I thought there would be. I forgot there was a tripwire there. That was one of the first things I looked at. My great plan quickly turned into improvising, and the free area magically turned to multiple deaths because I could not hold my own in combat. You were batching! Come on, man! What do you mean? Eventually, through trial and error, I figured out that this little room has an area where they can only reach you by climbing the ladder, which made this part so much easier. What's left was to take down everyone else. Got him. Oh, this is insane. And then run back. Oh, I killed the Rubik clone too. Oh, yeah, I think there's one left. And it's this guy right here. I want to push him into the barrel so I don't waste ammo. Yeah! I think I got everyone with that. You're dead! What do you mean? I'm genuinely trying my ass off to do good in this game, and I just can't. I don't get it. This was a tilter for sure, but I knew that if I did it once, I can do it again. And 20 minutes later, managed to take down everybody and complete the section. Kill him. I think we got everybody. I think that's legitimately everybody. Yes! And my reward? More AKUMU to play. Yay! At this point in the run, I want to mention that the confidence at this point was basically invincible. Kind of like these guys in chapter 5. I missed. How do I miss? These guys are annoying, but aren't too bad. So once I get past the men that I'm making up, we get introduced to one of the evil within characters of all time, Yuri Lowenthal, or Joseph. Now, Joseph might be one of the most useless AIs I've ever seen in a game, but sometimes he clutches up, so he's good in my books. What the fuck was that, Joseph? You literally just left me to die? I thought we were homies, Joseph. What the hell? I mean, I got them all, but not with your help, asshole. Yo, clutch up, Joseph. Thank you. You got one of them. I'll give you that. You basically did everything. We run into Kidman stuck in a water tank, and we have another huge holdout section. And surprisingly, I was actually able to hold my own here. Josie, on the other hand, was a different story, though. Oh, Joseph, you're actually really weak. Hold up. I need to heal you. Come here, Joseph. Oh, my God. Joseph, you're supposed to be more useful than that. Kill him. Joseph, you're so weak. Stay. I got you. I'm holding it.
I can't keep up.
I'm holding it. Just a little longer. I got you with my grenade. Stay alive. Oh, my God. Joseph, what are you doing? Joseph's built like a fucking paper. If you blow on him, he's gonna die. He's just like me, for real. Besides babysitting Joseph here, I managed to get through with minimum trouble. Most of my deaths in the chapter were thanks to the boss. In concept, it's really easy. All you do is light the body next to the boss a few times. The problem was that I didn't have enough matches and had to resort to fire traps. And these traps are as useless as Joseph. Oh, she just she actually got me. Through a lot of trial and error, I figured out the traps and was able to learn the route and was able to take down the boss, completing the chapter. Now, the Evil Within has a total of 15 chapters, so being already 1/3 of the way done felt great, and even though I've died a lot, I've managed through it. Somewhat. Now, saying that, let me introduce you all to the worst chapter in the entire game. Chapter 6. Oh god, this chapter is what turns boys into men, and the place that I've been dreading the most. What makes this chapter so hard is that it contains multiple difficult sections back to back with basically 0 breaks. It's unrelenting misery and a pure beatdown on the mental. If there was going to be a chapter that could break someone, it would be this one. Not me though. I don't break. Now, the first section is by far the easiest. The area is 2 tight holdout rooms without any checkpoints, which sounds hard, but this is where the flash bolts I mentioned earlier come into play. Since the area is tied, we don't actually have to kill anyone and we can just survive. By using the flash bolts at the max level, they get blinded for 16 seconds, which makes this all over in a flash. You know what's going to be funny? If this is going to be the chapter I die the least in, because I've died almost in every chapter at least 30 times. That would be hilarious if I just don't die. Does he know? No, I do not know. Oh my god, literally
Sebastian, let's go.
free.
Looks like we're out.
Now next up we have to take down 4 Gatling gunners in boxes while running away from infinite spawning enemies and also having to babysit Joseph again. Luckily, I can make use of my favorite strat in the game. Kill a couple guys, go back, save. It sounds like a good plan, honestly. Alright, let me go back and save. Rip boss. God damn it, man. They knew what I was planning. Now I know. Okay, scratch that. Destroys the prey. I'm not exaggerating that this section is a top contender for the most miserable gaming experience I've ever had in my life and get completely destroyed here. Yep, I got you. I got you. Stand still, though. Stand still, Joseph. Stand still, Joseph. I need to heal you. Did I get hit? No, Joseph got killed there. So it seems like Joseph is going to be my main issue here. It doesn't seem too bad trying to stay alive. It's just I have to be on babysitting duty for Josie here. Josie, you need a bedtime story? You want a little blanket to go with your bedtime story? You little baby.
I need first aid.
Yeah, Joseph? You need a binky with that first aid too? That's a way to die. I didn't even think about that. I understand the hate now. I didn't get it at first, but I understand. We're at the 150 mark. This is great. Got one piece of advice. Did good. Okay. I was hoping for like something tangible. I don't think that's possible. I got you. Oh, there's a guy right on me. I'm dead. I can't do anything about that. Game? How do you want me to avoid the axe when I'm mid cutscene picking up fucking Joseph, man? Let's heal you, and we gotta go. Okay. Nope. Save me! Save me! You king! Where's the crossbow guy? Right there. Got him. I got him with the crossbow. Oh my god, this is actually like... We have potential here. Oh my god, I didn't get hit. All I have to do now is just run. We just have to run, Joseph. I hear you, Joseph, but we gotta run through this. I don't care, Joseph. I don't care. Oh my god, I got him! Is that it? Oh my god. That's it. Yes! Checkpoint! Next 2 sections really aren't that bad. I also lied about the first area being the easiest, as here we had to protect Joseph from the horde. It's another time section, so if you sit on this plank, Sebastian becomes an impenetrable wall that no one can pass through for some reason. This makes it incredibly easy to complete this part. We then have to take down the 2 giants. These guys rush at you, and if they get too close, you're turning into confetti. With some well-placed shock bolts and a couple gunshots, they go down quick. Yes! That was not that bad. The last thing in chapter 6 is taking down Clifford the big red dog. You may be wondering why I'm calling him that, because he's clearly not red. Well, after it was all said and done, this goddamn dog left me a big red puddle of blood after the massacre that happened. Come at me. Here. Not only did we have to deal with the dog, the worst part about this was the ridiculous amount of bear traps placed around the area. Oh, Ooh, okay. My fucking god. Dude, I'm fucking done, dude. No fucking way, man. By this point, I was so mentally drained from everything this chapter threw at me. But eventually, though, I had some good shots on the dog and was finally able to put down Clifford. Boom. Die. Die. He's dead. Oh my god. Yeah, we got him down. With all of that behind us, Chapter 6 is now completed. For the reward of going through basically hell, the game throws us a bone here with the next couple chapters being no problem. I happily will take these easy chapters. For almost all of Chapter 7, I was barely focusing on the game and was mainly just talking to chat, so before I knew it, I was already at the end of the chapter. Before finishing the chapter, we run into the safe head boss here. This guy may look intimidating, but I would rather take this guy on than any of the other bosses. Oh, that doesn't count as a kill. I mean, it definitely is a death. Nope, it's not. Haha! I have escaped death. What did I die to? I don't think that should have counted. Dumb death that really should not have been a death aside. I locked in for the rest of the counter and cracked through the rest of the chapter safely. Chapter 8 is way too short to talk about, and to not get you to click off from actual boredom, let's just skip to chapter 9. This chapter might just be my favorite chapter in the entire game. It just has a really interesting vibe to it. In the manner, there's 3 puzzles we must solve in order to progress. This was a pretty nice change up from the other chapters, even if I totally didn't have to use a guide here. What? That guy... The guy just screwed me there. The last 2 chapters have been mostly used as a way to build up resources, and this chapter is not too different since there's not a lot of enemies. The enemies that are in the manor will now sometimes carry guns and are actually insane. Past this point, it's almost guaranteed that at least one enemy in encounters will have a gun, and I'll soon find out that these guys have aimbot installed to their AI and will be pain. But for now, I don't have too much trouble escaping the manor. The last part of this chapter has the Kool-Aid Man spawning in enemies for us to fight. This was supposed to be a short section, but I died way too many times for me to agree. Alright, man, I just... I got burnt on the edge. Oh, you can get consumed by the Kool-Aid Man? I did... Okay. Oh, I can't tell. The shaking is... I ran into the fire. I don't know how I can run into the fire. The fire is not moving. The fire is standing still. Managing to avoid the fire and the Kool-Aid Man was enough to finish the chapter. Now it's time to get out of Easy Street. Chapter 10 comes out of the gate swinging. Literally. The large swinging blade room has loads of enemies with guns coming at you. Watch this. We're gonna do it to this guy. Oh, he outsmarted me. He actually outplayed me. It also doesn't help that the game decides to start not making sense at times either. Why did you not get flashed? That breaks the rule of my flashbulb. I matched. It doesn't make any sense, man. They just make up the rules. I pretty much fought everybody here. Even the big deer, who although were spongy and took a couple of deaths, using my bolts here was the most optimal strat for me. We head towards the end and get to another boss that we encountered back in chapter 5. It's much more difficult the second time here. Not only is the boss so quick, there are bear traps throughout the fight. Oh my god, why is there so many bear traps? That's so great. That's so great. Now you can run from her and not fully fight her, but I wanted to beat the boss for the extra kill. Because of the choice here, this took many deaths to get through. No more. No more. She's so quick. She's so goddamn quick, man. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay. What is that? That's fucking dumb. Eventually, with enough persistence, I finally killed the damn boss. She dead? Did we kill her? Fuck. Yes. And for a grand total of 8,000 gel, this wasn't worth it at all. I wasted an hour straight dying to her, and I can't even get a single upgrade. That's just awesome. And that's not even the end of the chapter, as we have to fight another boss. This one's honestly pretty easy, though. And I just had to use my big boy weapons to take it down. Second try. See? When I can actually fight back against a boss, it's easy. Now, to many, Chapter 11 is considered Chapter 6 level of difficulty, and I was waiting for the worst here. But it really wasn't that bad. I still died a ton, but at this point, I'm kind of numb to the pain. So it's just another chapter to me. There's only one really tough section with this garage door. There are waves of enemies that come through this door with any kind of weapon, and you can't progress until you kill everyone. And this was pain. What killed me? There's a random... There's a random sniper? What? Why? Oh my god, no! Oh my god, no! Last guy, come on. The deaths racked up, but I eventually had a somewhat perfect attempt by timing shock bolts and grenades. Alright, throw the grenade correctly next time. Alright. Where did that go? Time it. Now. This guy has pre-aim on. I think that's it. Yes! We did it. Oh, yes. Nice. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. What? Why? No way, man. I think that's it. One more shot. Yep, we got it. I'm not gonna get killed by an explosive bolt this time. That's for dang sure. Actually living to see the other side, we make it to the gondolas. Here we are on a small little gondola while enemies on both sides are shooting shots and throwing Molotovs. This area is somewhat tough from purely just how much Sebastian misses, even if you're aiming perfectly. I did not mean to shoot that. Like, see? Like that. Prime example right there. By this point, I have so much pistol ammo that it really didn't matter how many shots I missed. So once I learned the timing of when enemies appeared, I took everyone out and finished out the gondola section pretty quick. I actually got both of them. Okay, this is good. Don't! Sounded like Homer real quick. I'm actually probably good. I can just hold out. With the two hardest sections of the chapter behind me, everything else in chapter 11 was like trolling at best. Is there gonna be a bomb here at the end? Yep. It still got me. The bomb still got me, but at least I knew. Making it past chapter 11 means that the hardest is now fully behind us, and I'm getting closer and closer to the achievement that I never thought I would have. Something else that I never thought I would have done is fight the one and only Spider-Man. Yuri voiced this guy too and made a killer performance. Most of chapter 12 is on this bus, as we are forced to defend against the spider. I still have no idea how to dodge this guy's attacks, and mostly relied on luck to get me through it. Oh, he's about to Hulk smash. Alright, well, how the hell am I supposed to dodge that? Fortunately, luck was enough to beat the abomination pretty soon after. We're then put into a section that would have probably killed me at least 50 times if I didn't take the coward's way. For this entire area, I could sit here with the enemies unable to hit me. I can't hit them either, so I just let Kidman and Joseph do the work. As now Joseph's #1 hater here, I'm deeply ashamed that Joseph was actually useful here. Bro then immediately gets shot, so honestly, the world had to humble him. Being Joseph's babysitter once again, we had to go retrieve a medkit for him. Getting the medkit was somewhat easy, and getting back to the bus was even easier. Alright, I've done this enough times that I am pretty good at this part. So we aim at the guy here, get him, we headshot him. That's pretty much the whole area. We run, just keep running, don't even bother with them, jump up on this, and then that's the chapter. I'm not messing around with that machine gun. We're getting past this chapter easily. Chapter 13's main gimmick is these acid traps. Walking into these basically incinerates you, so it basically just means we have to find another way around them. Going around the acid trap, there are a bunch of rooms you enter through that have lots of enemies, so stealthing is very hard to do here. So my strat here was to immediately magnum the Rubik clone, and then everyone else gets grouped up that I could flashbullet them, easily taking everyone out. I got through it! I think that's everybody. Tell me something I don't know. Let me come up with something then. I got you. I fucking hate bear traps, man. For the life me. I hate bear traps. God damn it. Did you know that I post more videos going through challenges than 100% in games? If you made it to this point, it means you are probably enjoying yourself. That would be kind of weird if you aren't, but hey, I don't judge. Maybe hate watching is your kink or something. Whatever one you are doing right now, you should hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks. Despite the setback, I managed to do it quickly after. With that, it's on to Hell's Kitchen. And let me tell you, I don't know who cooked here, but whoever did certainly burnt the goddamn meal. It's straight up designed to torture you with these murder Roombas. I gotta run. Oh my. All right, we gotta disarm the bomb, please. Oh my God, there's so many Roombas. Damn it! Stop! Stop! Roomba! Stop! Please. Okay. This area sucks. Why, dude? Take my time. Go! We're out. Give me a checkpoint. A common problem I have with resource management games is I always tend to oversave my items in the event that I need to use it for hard sections. Because of that, I always end up having way too much of everything. I have so much here that I could basically use my big weapons for the rest of the game and still have extra. This realization makes me able to ease through the safe head boss, completing chapter 13, and running through most of chapter 14 all the way to the final boss without many problems.
Damn it. What am I, an electrician?
No, you're a detective. Got him. Because of my joke, this octopus wasn't too much of a fan, and we now have to fight to the death. And although his little octopi's definitely got me a few times, I found out that he's really weak to grenades, so I knew what had to be done. Grenade. Yep. Locked it in. There we go. Yes. That was actually not that bad. You. That's really ominous. I don't know who they're talking about. Will. I don't know who Will is. Suffer. Oh, you will suffer. Oh. Like I've been doing the entire game. Wow. Fuck you, sign. After many deaths, we are now at the final chapter of the game. This last chapter throws everything it has at you and it's non-stop fighting. I wanted to make it under the 500 death mark, so with my power weapons, I threw everything I had at the game and locked in. Snipped. I'm dead. Get up. Sniped. Are you dead? Down for the count? Oh, you're out of there, buddy. Oh my god, there's bear traps in this area? All of this has added up to the final moment. Taking down Rubik. He was the last thing standing between me and the achievement. After this, it would be mine. This is the most fun I've had playing this game. It's not saying much. Oh, this is it. Gotta pull out my blicky. Got him. That's it. We did it. We did it. You've been a thorn to my side the entire freaking game. Now, it's time to end it. End this AKUMU journey torture. It's time. Do it. Ha! Yeah. What's the results? Chapter 15 clear, and I think I have to press A. Hold up. Don't tell me I did all of that just for the achievement not to pop up. Oh my god, they didn't even pop. 494 deaths in 23 hours. I did all of that 23 hours for not even a blah. Come on. That's so disappointing, but we did it. Yes. You know, if this video showed anything, I hope that it shows that with enough persistence, someone who is incredibly bad at the game can still get the hardest achievement. Through all of the suffering and pain AKUMU has caused me, you may be wondering what I think of the game. To be perfectly honest, I hate this game. At least I did when I first played it 10 years ago. I gave the game another chance just so I could try AKUMU after many creators like Sandwiches and the Gray Scott have echoed that it's the most fun way to play Evil Within. And although the devs probably speak otherwise, I do agree that AKUMU is the best way to play the Evil Within and found it pretty fun. Now, if you enjoy me torturing myself for your entertainment, hit the subscribe button and check out my other content. I have pretty big projects on the horizon that I'm excited to share with everyone. With that, thanks for watching.